Rolling, rolling, rolling. And with that said, I think I'll go first segment with the blender. I have so far the same blender file, working with the same one. Like this. And last session was this scenery here. Applying a material reflection effect modeling like as in the edit mode of the 3D viewport editor. So it's a good exercise, good creative exercise, building these trees and this kind of lake thing. Only thing is that it's all very close to the previous two objects, the assets created previously. I'm thinking to make this just a warm-up segment before I get into Godot, some more serious stuff like GD script programming. Need to do some exercises over there because I'm lagging. I estimate that I'm lagging behind. I'm not mute, that's good. So I recently been using this, no, not this one, this one, b3d101.org. They created a few years ago for Blender 2.8 few tutorials consisting of here two sections, modeling and beginners. So modeling is actually now where I'm at. Beginners is includes also not just the basics of user interface. They already start with right away in the beginner section as it's in written form. Even basic tutorial includes not the tedious parts like user interface, press this, move this, but also a creative exercise. Put a mesh object in the scene, move the object, place it, and that's it. And that's how the first section goes, the beginner section. And now modeling is already specific to using all that previously learned. And now where I'm at the lesson. This is beginners, modeling, maze. I've been through the maze, shared landscape, palm tree, and now I'm at the island section. And to point out and remind everybody, I'm not an official educator, tutor, however you want to call it. Just share my learning process for encouragement to, I don't know, encourage curious ones to step in, do the right thing for themselves. Nobody's gonna do it for you. So here at the blender101.org documentation app, I'm at the section island. And what's left? How far am I in? What is after this? I check the contents. Island. Modeling. Oh, there is few more. Okay, the island consists of these things. But I'll get a better overview if I hit this in new tab. So this is the beginner parts. Beveling. Okay, there's quite a few things still. I like this. I like how this the overview for this, the content overview for this app, in this app, how it breaks down the sections, titles, chapters and subtitles. It reassures the whoever's browsing the site that it will not be taken away from the, like a content page, to keep track their navigation to the documentation. And so I'm at the island. There is bevel, parenting, low poly car, model cup, which is in fact this. Modeling, introduction, maze, chair, landscape, palm tree, island, bevel, and so on. My only concern here is that as the author got kind of taking in assumptions that we are, as following through the guide, we are getting comfortable, and some details are left being further in the course, left out from the text, and the details are revealed in the video, but they're quite short videos, so it's easy to scroll through them quickly, and that reveals whatever is missing. If something's not written in the text, it's possible to take a sneak, scroll, or how would I scan through the video and find if there's some step not clear from the text. It all works well nicely like this when I'm zoomed in. I intentionally kept working through the same file, making the whole scene more complex, containing each previous day, taking lessons. And that's why I started early using the functionality of the collections, scene collections, project file collections, so I can easily track down the parts. So for this session I will, clicking here on the parent collection for the whole file, I'll add a new collection. Where is it? Did I click it? So it's collection 9, and I'll say, I guess it's day 10 then. I'll leave it selected, so everything I add to the scene will be over there. Well, I can right away change, put a note here that it is day 10, edit mode, day 10. No, not the next row, just go out of here, object mode, and I'll save the file, save copy as can I change the name please? Thank you. Open. Do I have day 10? Yes. And switch to this. That's cool, that's cool. So, keeping it also, there are a few benefits having this done like this every day. Use the same file. It's easier to, I don't know, get started. I don't need to start for completely blank, especially on days when I'm not, when I need some incentive to start working, like get creative. I at least have some my own original initial assets. When I don't have a vision or motivation, I can just at least be playful, as I'm familiar with all the bits. And I'll just update in all video, on all streams, what's the content now. The subject, the topic of the segment. Like I always say, this is a live recording and rehearsals. Not the AMA. I'm not the star here. No, that's the thing. It's not this type of show. It's the type of show where we don't waste time. I learn. Maybe you get also curious enough to do something for yourself also. And so with that said, next step, what I need to do now, as I noticed, my scene is not initially defined, didn't go into some definition, so I have noticed that actually I need room in the center of the project, of the so-called scene world, and all of my assets are too big, all the rest of them, and I'll try to scale them down. Maybe shift space scale. I'd like to do this proportionally. Did I set them on the... Yeah, that's good, this is good. They're all on the ground, still okay. That's good, so I'll move each of them. I need to move them give some room for the next bit, because as I move away too far from the so-called world or the scene origin, it's harder. And for the scene rendering, the physics, let's say optic physics of the scene are that depending on the camera position, some of the assets will not get rendered because they're too far from the camera's viewpoint. I will not move the snowman. Why is there a keyframe for the house? We don't need keyframes. So where's the room to build this island? The thing is that I've made these kind of hedges on the ground plane, extruded these faces on the ground plane, creating like a street and a hedge, which was the part of a lesson creating a maze. Can I move this thing? So I'll select this and this. And I need the trunk down there. So at this position in the scene, it's almost on the zooming and getting closer feels really weird. Oh, I can use this. Okay. So I need this and this. But panning is really weird now. Panning this around. Where am I? Where are we? There are a few tricks that are maybe skipped. Like in navigation, can I get to the camera's navigation? For example, how to jump with the viewport to the object. I don't need the local view because I'll only get one of these meshes over here. So this will be local view, but doesn't include this stump, the tree trunk. Okay, move the view. Okay. So these tools are much better. But again, I can't zoom further, more. Okay, that is gone, so I need to select also this. Oh no, okay, Shift space B, and I just need to add this to selection and move like this. See, just make sure that they are somewhat aligned. Okay, cool. And my intention is to get some, create some space here to work. Because I'll create a smaller island. No. Shift B, space B, and select this, but without the ground. So if I try to move this, cool, that's not moving the ground. Very nice, very nice. B. Can I just move this house? Yeah, cool. And move this thing. So this will be the area that I'll be working. For this lesson. I've got a animation set on the snowman, so I don't want to move him.